If you're posting content but you're not making at least 5K per month, it's not because of your ideas, it's because of your funnel. And this one challenge funnel turns casual, everyday organic viewers into action takers and paying customers. I'll prove it with real stats and exact pages. And by the end of this video, you will know how to make it this weekend. And yes, I'll show you the real numbers that made me switch to challenge funnels forever. Hello everyone, I'm Leo from Funnel Tribe. I've built multiple six-figure funnels based on free content alone without ad spend. And here is my experimental, most recent funnel that we're gonna dive in today. You can see around 17K in sales with a 48 euro AOV. Don't get confused, this is not ad spend, it's pure profit. And it's all coming from a very simple 7-day challenge. Now, let's break down exactly how it works. And you're gonna wanna stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why challenge funnels outperform self-liquidating offers, ebooks, books, webinars, high tickets, and basically anything else out there, how I structured my funnel to convert directly from free content, a full breakdown of the stats of every offer, upsell and downsell, as well as a simple plan that will help you get started this weekend. You see, most creators start with what gurus push, and that is self-liquidating offers, ad campaigns, and then webinars or maybe some high-ticket funnels. But here's why those things simply don't work as much for free content. SLOs, if you have an account on any social media, you know that they are so saturated. Also, you need ads, and cold buyers simply don't want to get involved so much. Books create friction, people hate waiting, or simply they forget and they bounce. Webinars, let's be honest, are a one-shot deal because people tend to forget about the replays or just don't want to spend the time in the webinar. And high ticket, don't even get me started. It's nearly impossible to convince strangers who just met you through organic content to pay you 3 to 5K for a mentoring program. But a challenge funnel, it's time boxed, it stacks daily wins, it creates habit, and it builds a community. And at the same time, it upsells while trust is peaking. And that is a big difference. So what is a challenge funnel, I hear you ask? Well, it's a guided, time-bound journey. Usually challenges are 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, sometimes even 90 days. And every day there is something for your customer to do and get a small win. You send them a video, a training, a prompt, and they just check it off the list. It's not something crazy new or original. It's the same info and value that you would put into any other digital product, but you turn it into actionable steps. And that's the key, because you're not selling information anymore. You are selling momentum and transformation. And it works for several good reasons. First of all, time boxing lowers overwhelm. It's easier for people to say, yeah, I can give 7 days to that. But also daily tasks build habit. They open your email, they do those small tasks and they keep coming back. But also progress tracking keeps them moving. They don't want to break the streak now that they are committed, so they keep watching your challenges. And my personal favorite is that pitching while in motion makes a better opportunity for conversions. Because other than the front end upsells and downsells, we get to give them more offers on day 1 or day 3 or day 7. But now let's get to the juicy stuff and look at some actual numbers for my most recent funnel. As we saw before, we have around 17K US dollars in profit, and that comes from 6,400 page views and 478 sales. That is a combination of the 27 euro offer as well as a 9 euro offer bump, which gives us a conversion rate of 7%. That is insane, but at the same time we have more offers for them to take. The first one is a support community subscription. It's a low ticket sub and 23% take it. In the case that they don't take it, we have a downsell, which is a 7-day free trial. You can see that still a lot of people choose to take it, but it doesn't generate a lot of revenue because a lot of these people just end up not getting billed. After that, we have some sales page templates for them that they can copy and paste. 15% took it, but in case they want something lighter or cheaper, we have the 3 top templates for them, which around 15% choose to buy. And finally, the last offer is a webinar around 2 or 3 hours, I think, that cost 37 euro and brings a nice little extra stream of cash. Bottom line, the base offer gets them in, but the upsells create big profits. And here's the crazy part about these funnels. You see, normally when you run a self-liquidating offer with your ads, you sell something, an ebook let's say, for around $27, and then let's say 100 people take it. Usually that is your cost per acquisition, so you can just not lose money on the front end. After that you have several upsells or downsells to make your profit, which leaves you with good money, but let's be honest, it could be much better. Because with a challenge funnel, things are much easier. You are using your content to draw in people, and if you have the same 100 buyers, you're gonna have $2,700 upfront, and with the same conversion values for the upsells and downsells, you're gonna have almost 3 times more profit from the same offer, same funnel, just in a different packaging. Now, if you're already making content, or if you even sell some services, some digital products, or some tradings, this format could be making you 3, 5, or even 10 times more money, simply by changing your framing. And if you're not sure about how you can start, we're gonna give you a step-by-step plan to launch your first challenge this weekend. Now, instead of watching Riverdale, Breaking Bad, or whatever you're watching, you're gonna pick one outcome in your niche. And it's very important that it's one, because if you only pick one, people can easily visualize that outcome. And of course, it's much easier to sell the transformation. For example, you could say a 7-day Spanish sprint. Next, you're gonna choose your length. In our example, we chose 7 days because we want it to be quick but believable. If you want later, you can add a 24-hour fast start or even a 30-day deep dive. Then you're gonna break your information and your digital product into daily tasks. These tasks should not take more than 5 to 10 minutes to complete. They should be simple and they should be actionable, aka something that they can do and not just study. And then of course, it's time to make our pages. You're gonna use whatever tool you wanna use. It doesn't really matter at this stage. We just wanna get started fast. You can either make an opt-in first, but usually I go for the sales page directly, and then I give one-time offer as an upsell, which could be a support community. In my case, you saw it was that. And then for downsell, it could be a trial. And then for our Spanish course, it could be an AI trainer for the second upsell. And the third upsell could be something much more expensive, like a workshop. After that, obviously, you want to go to the software you're using and build the actual course. You can make it into a mini course, a video course, a text course. It could even be an email series, which, let's be honest, it's the easiest way to do it. So you can build your emails or you can build your course layout and videos. And the last part is the most important, because you're gonna make sure that in every one of your videos, every piece of content that you put out, you're gonna end with join the 7-day outcome challenge. AKA, you're gonna give them a call to action, because you can't expect that people will already know about your challenge. You have to let them know through your content. If you are a content creator, if you're already making content and you have some valuable insights to share, you can actually do this in one weekend. But here's the part that requires caution. There are 4 main things that most creators mess up and they never make money from their challenge. First of all, they try to sell the info. They're trying to tell you how good their course is, how many things you're gonna learn, how much better they are. But instead, what they should be doing is selling the finish line, the transformation. Also, they make their courses too theoretical. It's not clear what the students should be doing every day. And if there is no clear daily checklist, the people will drop off. But what I hate to see is weak one-time offers copy. People are so set in trying to sell features. They try to convince you why this one-time offer is better and why you need to get it now. But what you should be doing instead is selling the momentum. If someone joined your challenge, it means that they are serious and they are ready to commit this 7 or 30 days into their transformation. So through your one-time offers, you should be selling them speed, how they can do it faster, better, or more. Now, if you want a shortcut to all of this and you want to see how you can actually do it step by step with all of the prompts configured for you for ChatGPT, with all of the instructions on how to set up correctly your sales page, I'm gonna be dropping soon my blueprint on how to start any profitable challenge. It's not ready yet because I want it to be perfect, but you can join the waitlist down below in the description. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe, because if you're a content creator, we're gonna be doing a lot of effort into showing you how to turn your free content into cold hard cash.